Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Israel has left many countries worried, and Pakistan is certainly one of them. While the world is witnessing an unprecedented welcome PM Modi got in Israel, Pakistan's worries too have increased after it witnessed the chemistry between two PMs, and the reflection of it can be seen in how the Pakistan media has covered Modi's visit to Israel. The Indian Express has done a story on how Pak media has seen PM Modi's visit to Israel in context to the Indian subcontinent and global perspective. Reuters. Here is how some of the top publications in Pakistan covered PM Modi's visit to Israel. Perhaps the most known publication in Pakistan, The Dawn, has said the PM Modi's visit to Israel has presented Pakistan with an opportunity to build world opinion on the issue of Kashmir. Indo-Israeli Embrace was the title of the editorial of the newspaper on Thursday, and said that at Pakistan an opportunity to build world opinion on the Kashmir issue. It also tried to put Israel's alleged atrocious behavior towards Palestinians in comparison to their narrative of India using brute force upon Kashmiris. AFP. Both right-wing governments in Tel Aviv and Delhi seem to be sharing notes on how to keep these restive populations in check, with the Israelis stifling Gaza and the Indians using the jackboot to crush the Kashmiris. The editorial says the Express Tribune has praised PM Modi's foreign policy and how Pakistan has no such thing as foreign policy at present. Titled, Of Rocks and Harder Places, said that while Pakistan is engaged, border management and its foreign policy is still a distant dream. AFP. The visit to Israel by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is a heads-up for the world at large. Not only does India have a foreign policy that is changing the shape of the envelope, it has the capacity to see through, much to its advantage, the policies that emerge therefrom. The scale of welcome for Mr. Modi when the entire Israeli cabinet turned out to greet him was itself an indicator that times were changing. The editorial states, the News International referred PM Modi Netanyahu meet as the meet of similar minds. Both are religious fundamentalists whose zealotry has led them to demonize and massacre Muslims. It is no surprise that Modi is one of the only Indian leaders to have visited Israel before going there in 2006 when he was Chief Minister of Gujarat and had already led a pogrom against Muslims. The editorial says, Reuters, that both leaders are religious chauvinists only makes their alliance more dangerous. Modi has aligned himself with every anti-Muslim zealot around, and his alliance of demagogues is a threat to every genuine movement for liberation in the world. The editorial says, The Daily Times has brought out editorial showing solidarity with Palestinians. In the editorial, When Modi Met Bibi, is the title of the editorial. India could have used of its economic clout to persuade Israel in weakening its hold over the occupied territories, yet at heart, Modi is a hyper-nationalist who only speaks the language of neoliberal economics. In Netanyahu, he sees a friend who also believes in silencing dissent. The significance of Modi skipping a visit to Ramallah, the traditional home of the Palestinian Authority, cannot be overstated. The editorial says